Hi, I'm Diana Rankin, and I have a message for lovers and those who are seeking their great love, their soulmate, shall we say, or twin flame. This is Valentine's Day coming up, and so it seemed like a good time to give a message about love. The message is going to come from my spirit guide who gave me this book. It's called The Master's Book of Answers by Philip, and it was told to me, Diana Rankin. If you want a copy of this book, you can get it on Amazon.com, or you can get it on my website, which is listed below, but it's just my name, DianaRankin.com. It's an oracle book, and each page has a different answer on it. Some of the answers are very clear, and we have those aha moments. Other answers are a little more difficult to pick up, and we have to think about it. Well, this morning when I was thinking about, do I want to make two videos, one for those who already are a couple and another for those who are seeking the relationship? And while I was thinking about that, I received the intuitive message, go pick the messages. And I thought, well, I never do that. I always just flip through while we're on camera and look for the message. But this message was very clear from my spirit guide, Philip. Go seek the messages. Well, when I did, I had to laugh because I said, you know what? The two videos go together. And at the end of the messages, I want to tell you a miracle. And it's why I so believe in love, because I believe in miracles. The miracle isn't exactly about love. It's about the earrings I'm wearing. But I'm going to tell you about that when we get there. First of all, I want to give you the message for those of you who are already together. I hope you're having a marvelous Valentine's Day. And here's your message. It's from page 198. Love only knows love. What a beautiful message for you. Love only knows love. Keep that in mind when love may be reaching a little rocky spot. Love only knows love. So let your love grow. Let it be marvelous together. And remember, love itself is a miracle. So for those of you still seeking your great partner, here's your message, and it's on page 261. It's, you can have exactly what you want. You may have to work for it, however. Well, what does this mean? That you can have exactly what you want, but you may have to work for it? Well, first of all, if you're seeking a relationship, you have to make it very clear. What is it you want in a relationship? What is it you want in a partner? And what is it that you bring to the relationship? What kind of a partner are you willing to be? Once that's clear, then you simply say, I open to receive with gratitude and celebration. And then we have to let it go and surrender to the process itself, knowing that that other person that we seek is also seeking us. And the energy of the seeking will bring us together. Then we just sit back and relax and enjoy our own life. Do I believe in people who are supposed to come together, coming together? Oh, without a doubt. Absolutely, I believe that. And as I mentioned earlier, I believe in miracles. I believe love is a miracle. But I wanted to tell you a little story about these earrings that has a lot to do with love. Not necessarily a partner type of love, but the more we have love in our hearts, the more we spread it around the world, and the better chance we're going to pull in the right partner for ourselves. Well, back to the earrings. I was in North Carolina at the Cherokee Reservation. This goes back many years. It was in the late 1980s, and I just fell in love with these earrings, and I fell in love with the lady who made them. So I bought myself a pair of earrings. Then one day, again in the late 1980s, I was wearing them, and I went to pick up a girlfriend, we were going to go out and get a pizza or something, and I had on a navy blue pea coat. And I didn't wear that pea coat that often because it wasn't quite warm enough for the cold winters here in Ohio. But I had it on that day. And I went to pick her up, and I was standing in her living room, and she's said she'd be a few more minutes. She needed a little more time. So while I was waiting for her, I sat down on the couch. And when she came out, she said, "Why are you only wearing one earring?" Oh no, I had lost one of my earrings that I just cherished. So we looked around on the floor and on her couch, and I looked even in my coat, and it wasn't there. I looked on my clothes. Finally, we gave up, and we went off to eat, and I just said the earring's lost. But I blessed it, released it, and said thank you for being there. I enjoyed you while I had you. Well, several years later, I hadn't worn that pea coat for a long time, but I kept it because I liked it so much. And I had it on, and I was in a grocery store, and it was really one of those days. It's cold outside and warm and too hot inside. So I took my coat off and I threw it across the grocery cart. A man walked up to me, and he leaned down to the bottom of my grocery cart, and he picked this earring up off the bottom of the grocery cart. And he said, "Is this yours?" Years later, I had scoured my car, my friend's apartment. I had scoured my coat. My coat had been through the dry cleaners. I had worn it, although not every day, but I had worn it, and the earring never showed up. But all of a sudden, when I threw it across the grocery cart, the earring showed up. But not only that, it was hooked to the very bottom of the cart. I never would have seen it. Well, need I tell you that the gentleman and I had a lovely relationship for a few years, and we still enjoy each other's company. So, do I believe in miracles? Do I believe in love? Absolutely. But I also think this is a message for those of you who may have lost love. It can come back. It may come back from the past. So if you're going through a rough patch with your partner, does that mean that there's a good chance you and your partner will get back together? Well, possibly. We have to believe in the miracle if that's what we want. Or it may mean someone from your past will show up for those of you who are seeking love. So just to repeat those messages one more time. For you lovers, keep in mind, love only knows love. And for those of you seeking love, keep in mind, you can have exactly what you want. You may have to work for it however, but you can't have exactly what you want. Happy Valentine's Day, lovers, and the lover in all of us. It's been a pleasure to be with you today. I'm so grateful we had this time together. Thank you. This is Diana Rankin saying so long for now.